Namaste, welcome to the live session on Hanuman Chalisa, session 2. I hope I'm audible to everyone. If there is an issue with the sound, please tell me. I hope I'm audible. Namaste, am I audible? Great. Okay, so we'll start the session with Om 3 times. Kindly sit straight. Please take the shloka text. We'll start with the dhyana shloka. तापिच्छनीलं धृतदिव्यशीलं ब्रह्माद्वयं व्यापकमव्ययं च राजाधिराजं विशदं विराजं सीताभिरामं प्रणमामि रामं मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये. Before we start the doha, let's give a few instructions. Basically, it's a hybrid class, so there will be some amount of disturbances, which I really regret. Kindly have your notebook and your pens ready in front of you so that you can write the notes as I take the class. And do post your queries in the live chat window. I will try to answer them at the end of the class definitely. And so now we will start with this was the dhyana shloka which we just chanted. We will now start with the first verse, which is the first doha that we saw in the previous class. Shri Guru Charana Saroj Raja Nija Mana Mukura Sudhari Varanau Raghuvara Vimala Yasha Jodayaka Phalachari. Once more. Shri Guru Charana Saroj Raja Open your mouth. Nija Mana Mukura Sudhari Varanau Raghuvara Vimala Yasha Jodayaka Phalachari. So today we have to first start by seeing the meaning of this stotra. This doha, So as we see here, we have seen in the previous class what is a doha. Doha is a couplet. Couplet is of two sentences. Okay. Just like in Sanskrit, we will see what is the verb and what are we trying to do. Okay. This is the dhyana shloka. Dhyana shloka or the doha which talks about visualizing the Lord in our minds. Okay. So here, Varanau Raghuvara Vimala Yasha. This sentence, this part of the sentence contains the verb. The verb is Varanau. Varanau means Varnan Karna, to describe. Okay, and to describe how? Do you know Varna means color? Yes, Varna means color. Okay, so if you want to describe something using color, how will you describe it? Will you describe it through words? What will you use? How will you describe it? You will describe it through with colors. How will you describe something? As a picture. You will take a crayon box and draw Lord Rama and then color him. So here Varnan Karna, Varnau means to paint a mental picture of Lord Rama. Not just say Lord Rama was tall, he was strong, he carried a bow, he was handsome, surrounded by Sita, Lakshmana, Hanuman. These are all words. They bring to mind how Lord Rama looked. But if you actually draw Lord Rama and show to your mind, won't your mind be very pleased? Won't it immediately fix on to how the Lord looks? Like in Vishnu Sahasranamam, when we did 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗥𝗡 Pradeshe, what did we try to do? We tried to draw how the place looked, how the Lord looked, so that we can fix it in our minds. In the same way, we are trying to fix Lord Rama, Raghuvara, the greatest of the Raghu dynasty. Vara means Sreshtha. Okay, please write Raghuvara in order to paint a mental picture of Lord Rama, the greatest of the Raghu dynasty. And what of Lord Rama? Lord Rama's Yasha, fame. Okay, in order to paint a mental picture of Lord Rama, in order to paint a mental picture of Lord Rama, which essentially means Lord Rama's fame. The lyrics are not visible, is it? I'll just try to again open. It is visible in my audience window. Is it visible now? Kindly confirm. Lyrics are unable to see the lyrics. Now it is showing. I just refreshed it. I have moved long ago to the next side. Just check if you're able to see. Good. Actually, it hadn't refreshed for some reason. Okay, this is the stotram, the meaning of which we are seeing so far. So, Varanau Raghuvara Vimala Yasha, in order to paint a mental picture of Lord Rama, the greatest of the Raghu dynasty, we are doing something. What are we doing is what we have to next see. What are we doing? Nija Mana Mukura Sudhari. Where do we paint Lord Rama's picture? Where all can you paint things?
On a paper.
On a paper. Then
on a wall.
On a wall. Where else? In books and more you see many things painted on walls. Then where else can you paint a picture? On canvas, on glass, on wood. On so many places you can paint pictures. Here what is 𝗟𝗪𝗂𝗪 ji saying? He wants to paint a picture of Lord Rama in his mind. Nija mana mukura. Mind what? Mind is a mirror. Okay. Mind's mirror. To paint a picture of Lord Rama in my mind's mirror. So, in order to paint a picture of Lord Rama, the greatest of the Raghu dynasty and his fame in the mind's mirror. Okay. So, Sudhari. Now, how should this mirror be? If you stand in front of a mirror that is very dusty and dirty, can you see anything? No. What will you do? You will first take a cloth, wipe the mirror, make it neat. Correct? Otherwise, how will you look pretty when you go to school, Vagni? You need to look nice when you go to school. So, what do? You'll clean your mirror, see your face. And then say, yes, I look nice today. In the same way, what do? We take a cloth and we are cleaning the mirror of our mind. But this is not an ordinary cloth. It's not even one of those expensive microfiber cloths. It is a different kind of cloth which we are going to use to clean the mind's mirror. Sudhari. By cleaning the mind's mirror. Okay. With what? We'll see next. Okay. So understood. In order to describe the fame of Lord Rama, the greatest of the Raghu dynasty, or in order to paint a mental picture of Lord Rama's fame, the greatest of Raghu dynasty, in the mind's mirror. In my mind's mirror. After cleaning it well. Okay. After cleaning it well. What is your name, child? I forgot.
Yuvraj.
Yuvraj. Yuvraj, do you understand? Yes. Can you see anything on a dirty mirror? No. See, even your glasses. If your glasses are dirty, you can't see. So, you have to clean your glasses. No, same way. You are going to see Lord Rama in your mind's mirror. So, you are trying to clean your mind's mirror. With what? Shri Guru Charana Saroja Raja. Come forward. Shriya, come forward. Shri Guru Charana Saroja Raja. Raja means what, you know? Raja has many meanings. Here the meaning of Raja is pollen dust. Okay. From Shri Guru Charana. Shri Gurus, we will see who is the Shri Guru here when we understand the meaning in greater detail. Taking the Guru's lotus feet. Guru Charana Saroja. The Guru's Charana is said to be like not like a lotus, is said to be the lotus itself. Okay, lotus is a very deep, very beautiful symbol used in our literature, which basically signifies detachment, beauty, okay, beauty, jnana in the world of material sensory pleasures. So it stands for many symbols. So the Guru's feet are like the lotus. What does the lotus stand for? Detachment among sensory world, amidst the sensory world. So the Guru's feet serves like that, as a lotus, okay, in this world of Maya. From the Guru's feet, the pollen which is there, the lotus has pollen, no? The pollen would have fallen, or share with him. The pollen would have fallen down. That pollen you pick up and you use it to clean your mind's mirror. So, cleaning the mind's mirror with the pollen from the lotus feet of the Guru. With the pollen from the lotus feet of the Guru. Not the 𝗟𝗘𝗺𝗺, Rekha ji, it is basically the Hridaya, is basically the charana of the Guru, which is the lotus. Taking the lotus dust, the mind is cleaned. Okay, is it clear so far? The meaning is, let's take a rough notebook last page and write. So, in order to paint a mental picture of Lord Rama's fame in the mind of my mirror, in the mirror of my mind, after cleaning it with the lotus pollen dust from my Guru's feet. Okay, so from the pollen dust of my Guru's lotus feet, I proceed to do what we will see. Okay, so this is the first part of the Doha. Now this carries a lot of meaning. This itself sounds very beautiful, no? As we see it, what do we think? Wow, my mind is like a mirror. In this mirror, I am going to see Lord Rama's fame. And by what? I am going to clean it with the Guru's lotus feet. Dust and see Lord Rama's fame. But does it also create questions in your mind? Why is the mirror, why is the mind the mirror where we are seeing? What is the Guru's lotus feet pollen? Does it give you all these questions? What is the impurity on the mind? Does it give you all these questions also? It should give you these questions. Whenever you appreciate any beautiful poetry written by any great author like 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗥𝗡 or 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪, you should remember, they don't write poetry for the sake of poetry. They write poetry to convey a lot of meaning. So everywhere question should arise in your mind. You should ask, why mind is the mirror? Why is this mind mirror dirty? Why am I trying to describe Lord Rama's fame? I came for Hanuman Chalisa class. Why is she talking about Lord Rama's fame? Then, why should I clean that mirror with pollen dust from my Guru's feet? And then last line, I haven't told you the meaning. 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗥𝗡. When I do this, what is the purpose of this grantha, Hanuman Chalisa? Every time when we study any stotra or text, the purpose of the stotra or the text will be mentioned in the first. The two stanzas, the two dohas convey the prayoga. Prayoga means the upayoga, the purpose for study. So here this is a big purpose. 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗥𝗡, which will yield me 4 fruits. What is the question you should ask me? What are the 4 fruits? Okay, is it mango, apple, pineapple, pomegranate, or is it something more? Okay, so all these questions should come to mind, and we should strive to find answers to all these questions. Then what will happen? If you get answers to all these questions, what will happen? We'll know properly. Otherwise, you'd have mugged up some meaning and gone. And tritely, we'll be telling, in the mirror of my mind, I clean it with the dust of my Guru's feet, and then I see the image of Lord Rama. That is beautiful in itself. But if we appreciate behind it what goes, then there is a lot more beauty. Okay, so now we'll proceed to answer all these questions. And who is this Guru? 𝗟𝗪𝗪𝗪 is referring to a Guru. Who is this Guru? Any other questions that you can think of? Somebody says Hanuman, somebody else will say something else. We'll see what Swami 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 says. Okay, so like this you can ask another question. Any other questions that you can ask? The YouTube live audience also can participate. Any other questions that you can ask based on this sloka, please do type. I'll try to answer them during the class. Any other questions that you can ask? Think. I have asked all the questions, is it? As I keep telling, if there are more questions that come, please question.
Which one?
Okay, if I don't know the answer, I'll be glad to find out and share. There are some questions. Some people are saying it's Hanuman. Okay, so now we come back to all the questions. First is, shall we take the easiest one? Why Rama? Easiest one to answer. Why do you think it is Rama? Please share your views. Why are we describing Lord Rama's fame in Hanuman Chalisa?
Because Hanuman is a great devotee of Rama.
Very nice. This is to emphasize the fact of dasyam and bhakti. Who is the greatest bhakta of the Lord? If you ask, Hanuman will find a place top in the list along with Prahlada, Dhruva. So many bhaktas you will find. Top in the list you will find Hanuman's name. That is why any place where they do Nama Sankirtanam, what do they first say? Anjaneya Swami ki Jai. They'll always say, second line that they'll say is this only. After going to the Guru, they will go to the greatest Bhakta. Who? Hanuman. So, where will Hanuman be? The Bhakta will be where the Lord is. The moment you sing Lord Rama's glories, Lord Hanuman's presence is guaranteed. Okay, I'll give you all a challenge. You take the Ramayana book at home. With lot of Shraddha and Bhakti, put it on a nice pitha, cover it with a cloth, light your diya, open the Sundarakandam or any part of Ramayana and try to read 10 shlokas. Do this daily for some time. As a anugraha, as a mark of blessing for your patha, you know who will come? Monkey will come to your house. Monkey will visit. It has happened to me so many times. It has happened not just to me, to so many people. Okay, it is pratyaksha that Hanuman will be there where Lord Rama's name is. That is why we are taking Rama's name. Surefire way to get Hanuman. If we keep saying Anjaneya, Vayuputra, Ramadhuta, Hanuman, Maruti, Agachatu, he may not come. But if you sing Rama, 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 Agachati eva, there is no doubt that he will come. That is why Raghuvara Vimala Yasha. And what kind of Yasha is it? Vimala Yasha. It is taintless. It is a beautiful glory of Lord Rama. Okay, there are different levels of meaning. When we take it purely from Dvaita Bhakti point of view, you can imagine the greatness of Lord Rama as a king, as the Lord, his Yasha, his fame we are singing. That is the Tatparya of Rama Nama being important here. And then we come to mind. You can ask me, I want to paint a verbal picture of Lord Rama in my notebook. I will take my notebook and draw the Dhyana Shloka like we did for Kshirodharma Pradeshe. Won't Lord Hanuman be happy? Won't he come? So why is the author saying we should paint in the mind? Any answers? Why should we paint Lord Rama's picture in our minds rather than in our notebooks or in a beautiful wall hanging and hang it in our puja ghar? Why in our mind?
If we paint it or draw it on a book, we'll forget after drawing it or moving it aside. But if we paint it in our mind, we'll remember always.
Excellent. Let's all clap for Sai Sudhir. It's a super answer. What did he say? If you paint a picture on a wall hanging, you will forget. Now, if you close your eyes also, you'll think of this only because your mind is your intimate friend. It is always with you. And why is the mind compared to a mirror? That's the second question.
Because it will take everything
whatever your
I see.
Whatever your senses perceive, not only I see. Very good, Yashika. Not only what it will reflect it. Excellent, Shriya. Let's clap. Yeah. Excellent answers from both of you. So, what is the mind doing? The mind is capturing all the sensory inputs, and the mind is reflecting every sensory input. So, Yashika sees a beautiful chocolate ice cream covered with chocolate sauce, with the cherry on top. Yash's mouth is watering now. Okay, now his mind has started reflecting the chocolate. Even Vagni's mouth. Okay, so I'm sorry. You are imagining the chocolate ice cream in your mind, correct? Nobody can fail to imagine the chocolate ice cream now. Why? It has been conjured up by the mind. But the moment your eye sees it, your mind registers it. Correct? Same way, you see a beautiful work of art in a museum. It's so beautiful. Or you see a beautiful image of Saraswati Devi painted by somebody. It will never get out of your mind. You'll be thinking, so beautiful, so beautiful. Even if you don't go to Sringeri every day, the image of Sharadambal which you take darshan of one day, or if you go to Kanchipuram and take darshan of Kamakshi Ambal one day, that image will stay forever in your mind. Whatever has been captured by the camera of your eyes and perceived by the other cameras of your ears, nose, mouth, etc. will be remembered and captured and reflected in the mind. That is why the mind is compared to a mirror. Okay, that is why the mind has a special name. It belongs to a group of 4 internal organs of perception. There are external organs of perception which are known as the Jnanendriyas, so the sense organs. The 4 internal organs of perception are known by some other name. I have taught it in other classes. Please tell me the name. If you don't know, I will tell you again. Correct? You almost had it. Antakarana. We have made a Vidyamritam video on the Antakaranas. I will share it in the YouTube description only. After the class is over, do go back and listen to the class again and catch up on whatever you have missed. That way you will be perfect with your notes also. So the Antakaranas are the 4 internal organs. Mind is the first among them. After that there is Buddhi, Chitta and Ahankara. Ahankara does not mean pride. Ahankara means I-ness. Okay, Kritiji wakes up from bed thinking she is Kritiji and not Kriship. That sense of exclusive I-ness, I am so and so. The dog, when it wakes up in the morning, if it thinks it was an amoeba, won't the world have a problem? The dog has to think, I am a dog. If the dog thinks I am a lion and tries to eat a deer, what will happen? That's all. So even the dog needs ahankara. So ahankara is not pride, ahankara is I-ness. Like that buddhi. Buddhi tells you right and wrong. If Yash is running and then not Yash, Yuvraj is running and trying to touch one lit flame. His mother will say stop. Why? Flame will burn. So buddhi is telling you stop. Don't do it. It looks attractive but don't put your hand on the flame. Buddhi is that which helps you reason and understand. And what is chitta? Chitta is memory. Chitta is memory that told you last week I got burnt because I touched an open lamp. Let me not go near the open lamp. The memory will give you impressions from the past. So the first among the antakaranas is the mind. The mind serves as a mirror. So the antakarana of the mind is the only reflective antakarana, that which manages to capture and show information. So like Sai Suti rightly pointed out, I want Bhagavan close to me. So where should I keep him? In my mind. Now my mind is clouded by dust. What is this dust? Vasanas, no, not such a very difficult word also. Desires, very good. Closest to that, all the objects. Mind is clouded by objects. Mind has seen ice cream. Mind has seen a shiny new car that the neighbor has bought. It says, that is an amazing car. Why doesn't my dad buy that car? Or the mind sees a shiny new toy which a friend has got, or a new bicycle that the friend has got. Correct? Or whatever it is, a yo-yo or a toy, something, and then you want it, you covet it. So all the objects that you want go get pinned in your mind. It's like a bulletin board. Every trash you choose to put there gets pinned in it, including the thought of the noodles that you ate 1 week ago will be pinned in your mind. Unnecessary, you are useless thing. It's not like you're never going to eat noodles again. The thought of the noodles will go get pinned in your mind. So the mind has a lot of trash. What is the trash made of? Nothing as deep as vasanas. We will come to that later. The first trash that we have to first do junk picking of is all the objects. It's like a beach where everybody eats chips and throws the thing there, drinks water and throws the bottle there, and then eats something and then leaves the residue there on the gleaming white sand. So what do you have to do? You have to pick up all those objects and clean up the place. So how do you do this picking up job? With the dust of pollen from the Guru's feet. So what is this pollen dust meaning? Jnana, very good. Particles of jnana. The lotus itself stands for jnana. We are as individuals not capable of taking the whole lotus and putting inside ourselves. Why? We have so many issues with our own selves. What can we take? Like how we feed a baby small spoonfuls of cereal. And say, please eat this first. In the same way, shucks, I got offline. One second, I'll try to get this class going again. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Stream setup held. Connect streaming software to go live. I'm going to take a minute to just set this problem. Right. Yeah, I think I'm back now. Is it visible? Is it audible? Rachnaji, I've tried to come back online. Yeah, great. I think it's now audible. Yeah, now I'm online again. Just check, please. Am I online? Am I audible to everyone? Yeah, great. Sushma ji says I'm audible. I really hope it's fine now and I can continue. Suddenly the network went off. Some glitch with the network. Okay, so I'm restarting. What is the pollen? So the lotus stands for jnana. Just like we cannot internalize all the jnana at one time, and we take baby spoonfuls of jnana in the form of the dust of pollen from the Guru's lotus feet. Okay, so just like we are not able to internalize everything in one shot, we take little mouthfuls. In the same way, little bits of jnana from the Guru helps us clean the mind. Okay, so once the mind is cleaned, then it is able to reflect the beautiful glories of Rama, not just Rama's face, but glories of Rama. When we are looking at it from a Dvaita point of view, the glories of Rama are covered in the Dhyana Shloka. 𝗪𝗵𝗂𝗎. From that Dhyana Shloka, if you take the meaning, those of you who missed the first session, go back and listen to the recording. 𝗪𝗵𝗂𝗎, 𝗪𝗵𝗪𝗂𝗎 describes a few of the noble qualities of Lord Rama. Okay, so all those qualities come under Raghuvara Kirti or Raghuvara Yasha. Okay, now we come to what are the 4 fruits. You all know one set of 4, which we have seen in good detail in Vishnu Sahasranamam class. 4 Purusharthas. What are the 4 Purusharthas? Please tell me. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. So first, all of you can become Sishyas of Swami Ramabhadracharya. First thing he writes in his commentary are 4 means many. One of the meanings of 4 is Purusharthas, which all of you know. There are many other meanings also, which we will see. Purusharthas refer to Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Dharma refers to life. Dharma refers to following Dharma. As a student, what is your Dharma? Vagmi, what is your Dharma as a student? To study. Okay, and to listen to your mummy. Right? If you listen to your mummy, you will follow your Dharma as a child. Okay, what is your Dharma, Yuvraj? To not trouble to go to school in the morning. Okay, and to listen to your mummy when she tells you to do something. Correct? What is your Dharma, Kritiji?
To look after my family.
To look after your family. Excellent. What is your Dharma, Shriya madam?
To study.
To study. Very good. Dharma. What we need for following our Dharma is Artha. Artha is not money that I am accumulating in order to create 100 bank accounts, in order to own 100 assets. It's not that. This is the money that we need to follow Dharma. Okay. So maybe your Dharma is to conduct yajnas. Then you have to get the money to conduct yajnas. Maybe your Dharma is to build a school. It's a very noble Dharma. Then what do you have to do for the Dharma? You have to accumulate crores in order to build a school. Then will somebody say you're a miserly person who's accumulating crores? No, you're following Dharma, so accumulating wealth for that. So Artha, which is meant for Dharma, is Artha. Kama is what? Desire. Okay, any desire which is dharmic is allowed. For example, as a student, you will, as a child of your parent, you will have a desire. You will want to go out somewhere. You will ask your mother, can we go out somewhere today to play? That's a fair enough desire to ask. You may want a new toy on your birthday. So whatever is fair and reasonable, that is in accordance with Dharma, we can also have desire for those objects. Okay, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Moksha is desire to be free from samsara. So that desire doesn't come to everyone. But when that desire comes to you, then the best person to take recourse to is Lord Rama. So for that purpose, his singing of his fame, or rather visualizing his fame itself, gives you these 4 fruits. Okay, so with this, I hope it's continuously audible and clear so far. If there are any questions, please do ask. Okay, please ask. There is more to go in this shloka. We have not finished it. We have only seen a tip of the meaning of the shloka.
Why we are taking Dharma first?
Because Dharma is, okay, the question, in case it was not audible to the live audience, was, why is Dharma first? Dharma is first because Dharma has to be the substratum for everything. Without Dharma, we are lost. Okay, Dharma is like the legs of the chair that we stand on. Without that, we can't stand on anything. If we have adharmic desire, for example, even to be a good student, if you think that the way you will get good marks is not by studying, but by copying someone's answer paper, automatically, what is your motive? Is it Dharma? Adharma only. Correct? Same way, if you want to accumulate lot of wealth so that next 10 generations of your family do not have to work, is it Dharma or Adharma? Adharma. Because it's your responsibility to take care of yourself and your children. After your children's responsibility to take care of themselves and their children. That is only the worldview. We don't have to accumulate, especially in our Sanatana Dharma, we should not accumulate anything. Accumulation is waste. Anything accumulated means 3 ends. One, it will be lost. Okay, lost as in if you have too much gold, it will get lost. Okay, or it will get wasted, kshaya. Okay, or it will rot from disuse, will just be disused. Nobody will take any benefit of it. Anything that is always put to use only should be kept with us. So we should always practice moderation in our possessions. That's one of the basic tenets of our culture. Okay, so that is why dharma is first. For everything, including artha, kama and moksha, dharma shows us the path. Okay, how does dharma lead to moksha? If you want to answer that question, you should definitely look at Bhagavad Gita. Going in krama, if you go, Bhagavad Gita chapter 1 to 18, it is a treatise on how you get moksha through dharma. Okay, so then we come to all the other deeper questions. Now the basic easy questions I have answered. Who is Guru? Okay, like Padmaji rightly pointed out, Shri Guru. Shri is a adjective for Guru. What does Shri mean? Auspicious. Whom do we refer to as Shri?
Lakshmi Devi.
Excellent, Lakshmi Devi. So here, Lakshmi Devi Guru is how you literally translate Shri Guru. But we know it is not Lakshmi Devi who is the Guru for now. We'll just take the meaning as, there are two ways in which you can break it up. In Sanskrit, there is something called a compound word. Okay, compound word is what? Two words joining to make a new word. And the meaning is slightly different. Okay, so in order to understand how to derive the meaning, we split up the words and derive the meaning. Shri Guru, we split up and derive the meaning. So by that, we get an understanding of what the poet is trying to say. Okay, one meaning is Shriya Anugritaha Guruhu Iti Shri Guruhu. Who is Shriya? Sita Devi. Sita Devi is an amsa of Mahalakshmi. Correct? Is an avatar of Mahalakshmi. Shriya is in Shashti. No, Shriya is in Prathama Vibhakti only. Shriya Anugrihitaha, blessed. Anugrihitaha Guru. Who was the person who was blessed by Sita in Ashokavana? That is when Sita Devi gave Diksha to Hanuman. And Hanuman, although he is a bhakta of Lord Rama, how does he reach Lord Rama? Through his Guru, Sita Mata. So Sita is considered to be the Guru of Hanuman. When Hanuman went in search of Sita in Ashokavana, Sita Devi blessed him and said, may you attain all success. She also told him a few things. Just by that, the Guru Diksha is said to have happened. So, every bhakta needs a Guru. Even if you have an intimate, closest of relationships with God, you need a Guru. So, the Guru for Hanuman is Sita Devi. So, Sita Shriya Anugrihitaha Guruhu Iti Shri Guruhu. Therefore, Hanuman. So, here Tulsidas ji is praying to Hanuman, saying, I want to fix Lord Rama's fame in my mental mirror. So that is the first meaning of Shri Guru. This Vigraha Vakya has been given by Swami Ramabhadracharya in his commentary. It is completely from there. Second meaning also he gives. He says, you can also think of it differently. He says, Shrihi Eva Guruhu. Who is Shri? Sita Devi. So here he is praying to Sita Maya. He is praying to Sita Devi saying, bless me that I will be able to visualize Lord Rama's fame in my mind's mirror. For this, he gives a backing. Why is he saying Shrihi Eva Guruhu? Why is he saying Sita Eva Guruhu? He describes the qualities of Sita as a Guru. Why is she a Guru? Okay, so now if you are looking at Rama as Parabrahma Tattva, what are the three Swarupa Lakshanas of Parabrahman? Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam. Satchit Ananda Rupa. Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam. This is how we describe Parabrahma. Okay, if you want to know this, go back to Margabandhu Stotram, Shloka 3. In this, Ayush and Anamika have a dialogue between them where Anamika and Ayush have talked about what are the three Lakshanas of Parabrahman. Because there Margabandhu is described as Parabrahman. Same Swarupa Lakshanas here apply to Lord Rama also. What are the three Lakshanas? Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam or Satchit Ananda. Satyam means what? Eternal reality, not truth. Always existing. Jnanam means what? Pure knowledge. Anantam means what? Limitless. Doesn't have a beginning or an end. Okay, Parabrahman does not have a father mother. Understood? Yuvraj. Understood? Parabrahman does not have a father mother. Unlike you and me. Okay. That way he is beginningless, endless. That is the meaning of Anantam. So what are the three Lakshanas? Children especially repeat. Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma. Again tell. Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma. Okay. Now these three Lakshanas are to be visualized. Is what Tulsidas ji is praying to Sita Devi and saying, let me visualize the three Lakshanas, which is the real fame of Raghuvara. Okay, that I want to visualize through your grace. Now, why does he say this? We'll see a quotation from Ramcharitamanas. I have picked out two quotations from Ramcharitamanas where Sita Devi is described. Okay, वामभागशोभति अनुकूला. Sing after me. वामभागशोभति अनुकूला. Once more. वामभागशोभति अनुकूला. आदिशक्ति छवि निधि जगमूल. निधि जगमूल. आदिशक्ति निधि जगमूल. आदिशक्ति निधि जगमूल. I'll sing it. वामभागशोभति अनुकूला. Bhamabhaga, on the left side. Shobhati, she is resplendent on the left side of Lord Rama. You can compare with Shiva and Parvati. Ardhanarishwara form, Parvati is on the left side of Shiva. Here also, Sita Devi is seated to the left of Rama. Bhamabhaga, Shobhati, she is beautiful, radiant. Both meanings are there for Shobhati. Anukula, she is very, very kind. Anukula she is very compassionate. To whom? All the bhaktas who are her sishyas. She is Anukula to us. Adi Shakti, she is the primordial goddess who out of her compassion, because of her Anukulata, has condescended, has deigned to become the guru of this world. Okay, Adi Shakti, Chhabi, Nidhi, she is a treasure house of the gunas. What are the gunas when we talk of Bhagavan? There are 6 gunas called 6 bhagas. What are they?
Aishwarya, Virya,
Bala, Tejas,
Buddhi,
Jnana and not Buddhi, Jnana and go back, homework for you for this class. Go back to the 𝗟𝗪𝗀𝗻 video. Who is Bhagavan? Find out the 6 bhagas and tell me. Okay, I am not going to spoon feed. Okay, what are the 6 bhagas? Okay, just find out. Yes, you are right.
But I don't know.
You got 1, they got 4. So between all of you, you got all. But please do the homework and get all the 6 in your notebook. Okay, just go back to the 𝗟𝗪𝗀𝗻 series. I've put the playlist of only the Hanuman Chalisa thing. Go to Vidya Parampara channel, go to 𝗟𝗪𝗀𝗻 series, look for who is Bhagavan. Okay, there you will find the 6 bhagas. So she is the one with all the bhagas. So although she is the Adi Shakti, she has chosen to come with the form that has the 6 qualities. Why? Because she wants to be the guru to help us go to Lord Rama. Adi Shakti, Chhabi, Nidhi, Jagamoola. She is the primordial cause of this world. Along with Lord Rama, she is the primordial cause of this world. And then there is a beautiful comparison of who Sita is and who Rama is and where they shine and where they rule. That also we'll see from Ramcharitamanas. It's very beautiful. लसत मंजु मुनि मंडली मध्या. लसत मंजु मुनि मंडली मध्या. I'll go slow. लसत मंजु मुनि मंडली मध्या. सिया रघुचंद लसत मंजु मुनि मंडली मध्या. लसत मंजु मुनि मंडल मध्या. सिया रघुचंद ज्ञान सभाजनु तनु धरे भगति सच्चिदानंद. What does it mean? The meaning is more important in the shloka also. Lasata manju muni mandali madhya. Lasat swarna gehe. What does lasat mean? Radiant. So lasata, she is radiant or they are radiant. Who? Rama and Lakshmana. Rama and Sita. Manju muni mandali. Manju means, yesterday we saw in Mahishasura Badri Stotra, Manju Mate, beautiful, cultured. Manju Muni Mandali. Manju Muni Mandali means in a company of refined sages. Okay, Muni means one who is inward contemplative. So in the assembly of revered Munis who are cultured, who have jnana, who shine resplendently, Siya and Raghuchanda. Raghuchanda refers to Rama, Siya refers to Sita. Both of them glow brilliantly in this assembly of sages. How do they look? Jnana Sabha Janu Tanu Dhare. Jnana Sabha, this Sabha where they are is equated to Jnana. Okay, in the Kshetra of Jnana, in the Kshetra or in the place of Jnana, Janu Tanu Dhare, taking the bodies of Bhagati and Satchidananda. Bhagati refers to Bhakti. Sita Devi is Bhakti. Who is Rama? Satchidananda. So Parabrahman, Rama, Sita Devi, Bhakti. So Tulsidas in his Ramcharitamanas says that when Rama and Sita sit in the assembly of these learned people, the assembly of learned people is like Jnana. In the field of Jnana, Bhakti, Sita Devi stands for Bhakti and Lord Rama stands for Parabrahma Tattva. So Parabrahma Tattva and Bhakti have gotten together in the field of Jnana. Why? To bless all the Atmans, to bless all of us so that we can get to the divine couple. That is why Sita is the Guru. Sita is the Guru because she embodies not just Jnana but Bhakti also. And she is a treasure house of all the Bhagas. The Adi Shakti has taken the form of Sita Devi to serve as a Guru to all of us. So Shri Guru refers to Sita Devi. Okay, so Shri Guru Charana Saroja. We have seen now detailed meaning of Shri Guru. Ask. Hanuman is Shri Guru when you say Shriya Anugrahitaha Guruhu. The Guru who was blessed by Shri. Who? Hanuman. So he also leads us on the path to Lord Rama. Both meanings are valid. Okay, both meanings are given in the commentary by Swami Ramabhadracharya only. Okay, so having seen these two, we will quickly see what are the four fruits, other four fruits. We saw what four fruits? We saw Purusharthas. Okay, there are also four kinds of bhakti. Till now we were talking of Sita Devi as bhakti and Hanuman as bhakta. There are four kinds of bhakti also. Those four kinds of bhakti are talked of when we worship Lord Rama, when we sing his yasha, fame. Then the four fruits of bhakti also come to us. What kinds of bhakti? None of us know what kind of bhakti we have. If you ask anybody, are you a bhakta? Everybody will look up and down and say, I don't know, I'm not sure, I tried to, but I don't know for sure whether I'm doing it right or not. Is there something to do or not will be the next question. So this bhakti is one minefield. Okay, everybody tells you should have bhakti for the Lord. You are coming to Hanuman Chalisa class, you are listening to Hanuman Chalisa Vyakhyana because you think you have bhakti for the Lord. But then you will really question, what is bhakti? Do I have bhakti? And you will have a lot of confusion in this topic. So again, Ramabhadracharya Swami in his commentary talks about four kinds of bhakti which everybody should have. So if we show signs of those, then we are somewhere on the track. First is Avirala. Avirala means steadfast bhakti. That is steadfast. See, today Yashika scores 100 marks in the exam. She goes to Hanuman's photo, lights a lamp and says, it is because of you, Hanumanji, falls at the feet, sings Hanuman Chalisa, dances, everything happens good. She comes home next day. She scores, I am not saying you scored that mark, okay, by mistake she scores 40 marks in the same exam next day, different exam. Comes home, now she goes to Hanuman and says, you are responsible for my 40 marks. How could you? If she asks this question to Lord Hanuman, her bhakti is not steadfast. Next day if she gets 40 marks, so she goes to Hanuman and says, I have got only 40 today, somehow help me do my dharma properly, I leave it at your feet, I have to do well next time, it is only because of you that I did well yesterday, it is only because of you I will do well tomorrow, everything is in your hands, I am only your instrument. If she tells like this, she is steadfast in her bhakti, whether good things happen or bad things happen. Okay, so you do something, say for ladies I'll give one example, you are celebrating your pujas, whatever, Kartika just happened, you are celebrating in XYZ way, you have done it nicely in your house. Okay, so now when you've done it nicely, if you feel, oh, I have a lot of bhakti for Bhagavan, and then you pray nicely, and the next day you don't have any puja, that day you don't even light the lamp in your house and say, I'm too busy to do anything today. Then is your bhakti steadfast? No, it is kshanika bhakti. Today I have bhakti, tomorrow I don't have bhakti. So what is bhakti? Bhakti is something that should happen consistently on a regular basis. Whether we get criticism or praise, whether we get good marks or bad marks, whatever becomes our life situation, it should be avirala. Virala means chanchala. Avirala means steadfast. Okay, that's the first kind of bhakti. Second bhakti, anapayini. Anapayini. Anapayini means without any breaks. Okay, so essentially always in your mind and in your mouth, always in your tongue, on your tongue, Ramanama should be there. Today only my mother-in-law was giving a very nice example when she went to Vrindavan. I was just thinking immediately of Hanuman Chalisa class, and then I wanted to tell this example in the class today. She told when she went to Vrindavan, there was a lot of rush on the road. People were driving these tongas and pull carts and everything. In any other place, what would you have heard? Hut, 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 move, move. And pom, 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 pom. What did she hear? Radhe, 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 Radhe. That's all she heard. She was like, the atmosphere was so peaceful when they said Radhe, Radhe instead of saying move and instead of using bad words. Right? So incessantly, from the mouth, only Rama name will come. There are some people, when we meet each other, we'll say Ram Ram. Why? Instead of saying hi. Hi, does it mean anything? Hello, does it mean anything? Ram Ram, does it mean something?
Yes.
So please wish your friends Ram Ram. Namaste means something. It means I bow to the Lord within you. Namaste. That's why we say Namaste. We don't say hi, hello. Same way we say Dhanyavadaha, thank you. We don't say thank you, but we say Dhanyavadaha. Okay, that has a very nice meaning. I'll explain that in some other context, but right now I'll not get distracted. So Anapayani means incessant use of the Lord's name. Nirbhara. Nirbhara refers to immeasurable bhakti. What is immeasurable bhakti? Immeasurable bhakti refers to the kind of bhakti which nobody can put a limit to and compare and count. You can't say Yuvraj has XYZ more bhakti than Yashika, or that Vagni has XYZ less bhakti than Sudhir. Possible? No. Each will have their own bhakti, it will be complete in its own respect. So you don't compare, immeasurable it is. Last is Prema Bhakti. Prema Bhakti is pure love. This is, for example, for this is, you will see some people having small Krishna in their house. They will treat the Krishna more than a family member. Not just a family member. More than a family member. The life will revolve around Krishna. That is Prema Bhakti. Okay, for Prema Bhakti you need a Chinna, you need a idol. You need a Dvaita there. Without that it is very difficult to practice it. Okay, so the Phalachari, another meaning is this. There is one more meaning of Phalachari. Because we are kind of exceeding the time, I will see the third meaning of Phalachari in the next class. And I'll just close with a story. Because we were talking of mind, mirror and all, no? One nice story is there where there's a mirror like this. Once, before crossing the ocean to go fight the war against Ravana, Rama, Sugriva, who else do you think was present? No, Hanuman, then Jambavan and Lakshmana was there. Okay, so these five were there. They were sitting in a grassy field in the night. Rama was resting his head on the lap of Lakshmana, his favorite person to rest his head on. Okay, and they were looking up at the sky, planning what strategy, how to cross the ocean. At the time, Lord Rama looked at the ocean, the moon, and remarked on its beauty and said, the moon is looking so beautiful today, isn't it? It was full moon day. It was looking very beautiful. So Lord Rama commented on the moon's beauty, saying it's so beautiful. But there are these black marks on the moon. What could they be? So he asked each person. Sugriva, he's a very prosaic person, practical person. He said, I don't know. Okay. Jambavan is a scientist. What do you think he said? What is the reason why we have black marks on the moon? There are craters, small mountains, big mountains. All those reflect shadows on the moon's surface. So it looks black. So Jambavan gave him the accurate scientific reason. Then Lakshmana said, no. He took the poet's route. It is a hare, Shashanka. It is a rabbit. It is a deer mark. Okay, like this he gave all these kind of poetic references to why there is a black mark on the moon. Hanuman was silently contemplating the moon with a big smile on his face. Rama said, why are you smiling at the moon, Hanuman? What do you think he said? Guess. Special prize. Today I got a chocolate from somebody whose birthday was there. Chocolate for that person who gives me the exact... Whose smile? Hanuman's smile will reflect the moon. No, Hanuman is not so egoistic to think his smile is reflecting there. Hanuman is smiling nicely at the moon, thinking something is reflected there. YouTube live audience also can answer who is being reflected on the moon. I really hope it's still running.
Rama's face.
Rama's face. Who said? I think chocolate should go to you.
Thank you.
Okay. So now Rama's face is reflected in the moon. And he said, on the mirror of the moon, I see only your face reflected. Because his bhakti was all the four. He saw Rama everywhere. He saw Rama in everything, all the time, in an immeasurable way. And with complete prema, adoration. That is why his bhakti was all the four. In the next class, what we will see, remaining part of the shloka, I will just tell, which I have not explained the meaning of so far. I think we have covered the meaning of Shri Guru. We have covered the meaning of Raghuvara. One more set of four fruits are there. And then there's a beautiful Advaita meaning which I'll share in the group. I'll not cover it in the class. I'll share it in the group from Dakshinamurti Stotra. Okay, that talks about again mirror or do you want me to explain it in class?
No,
Explain in class? Okay, then I'll explain it in the next class and then we'll see the next Dhyana Shloka in the next class. So we'll continue over to this Shloka in the next class also. So we'll close with Om 3 times. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Sarvebhyo Dhanyavadah. Dhanyavadah. Next week we will meet. I'll just close this live class for a second.